Well, the big question is like, is not having sex with your siblings? Is it like, to me, is it chemical, instinctual? Like, is it something that like, or is it, at this point in time, it seems to me like it's more like society where it's like you're just
right.
told not to do it.
It couldn't be instinctual because let's say your parents had a kid that they gave up for adoption, never told you about, and you ran into this chick by happenstance and she was fucking hot and good to go. And she's like, I feel oddly attracted to you, like I know you or something.
Like that means we should fuck.
Yeah, totally. That means you want in the butt. But and you would there would be nothing in you saying don't fuck her because she's blood. I don't think it's chemical. It's got to be either societal or the irritation factor.
See,
because there are girls that in the world that you wouldn't fuck just because you know them and you're like, that fucking bitch drives me nuts. I wouldn't fuck her with a stolen dick, regardless of what she looks like. And I would imagine that would be the case with not just your sister, but in this case, your sister.
I think that, I would say that, it has to be a mixture of both.
Mm-hmm.
Your initial thing is that you're it's, it's ingrained in you that you're not supposed to do it.
Mm-hmm.
Those are the rules.
Right.
Although it's like, I don't remember, like, that wasn't part of, like, when it wasn't part of sex ed where they were like, oh, yeah, don't fuck your sister.
Chapter 1. Stay away from relatives. Just don't do it.
Like, I don't remember. Do you remember when that was like?
That's just something that you get early on.
But where do you go through osmosis? Like, how do you get it? Because I don't remember ever directly being told, like, don't fuck that.
That's true. There was never any sit down with my
parents.
Then
they point to the neighbor's house, like, fuck that.
Yeah, look out the window. See them? Fuck them. Not yet. But don't fuck them because they irritate us. They're the neighbors. Fuck someone from across town. Actually, my parents were like, don't fuck anybody. Because you'll get them pregnant and then you want to get married too young or something like that. And we were Catholic. There was a lot of don't only fuck people Jesus says you can fuck.
Where's that list?
Yeah, it's like, can Jesus
can I get
make
the
with
Jesus
that
list?
How many people are on it?
That'd be hot if, like,
the Jesus list.
Like, when you're 18 or 16, you get your Jesus list, and it's just like, could you imagine on your 16th birthday, and you're just like, I come over, I was like, who's on your list? And you're like,
I'm like, check it out, you. You're like, oh,
I'm like, I'm gay.
You are. But you're only one
you're
of
not.
many
It's
names on
drunk.
my list. Am I on your
you.
list? And you're like, no. I'm like, how does Jesus know? Like, because he's Jesus. Want to get it out of the way now? I guess.
Or it's like you'd be excited by, like, I got 30 people on my list.
And
or
I'm like, I got a rock.
I got a melon, a banana.
Jesus was drunk when he did my list. I think Jesus is fucking with me.
Because that would be fucked up if, like, you get there and you know that, like, there's one person on your list.
Would that be oddly comforting? That would be oddly comforting to me. I'm monogamous by nature. I'm not like one of those dudes that's like, I gotta fuck everything that moves and shit.
Yeah, but one
be enough, dude, as long as she was good at it. And, someone gets good at something.
Yeah, but then what if you get there, you're just like, okay, you got one, and then you fuck the first time, and you're like, oh Jesus.
Oh, Jesus, why'd you do it to me? Well, think about, like, your Hindu arranged marriages. Like Mr. Topper, Mrs. Topper that owned a Quick Stop. They had a son, Reggie. And he got married in a traditional arranged marriage.
Well, I guess
way.
if it was a list provided by Jesus Christ himself,
yes,
then that would be proof that he existed.
Number one,
and then which would be would change my opinion.
Jesus existed. I will argue that Jesus existed. There's just no proof that he's the son of God.
Magic.
Yeah, Jesus. We don't know.
He's not Harry Potter.
He may not be Harry Potter, but but what's tougher to prove, and the thing that people get hung up on is like,
is he the son
of God?
Yeah.
And you can go vague and be like, we're all sons and children of God.
Yeah.
But they're Catholics.
But if he could provide
he is the fucking
son of
God.
List.
Like, he wasn't fucking God because they were related.
Yeah.
He was blood.
But if he could provide the list, and then I guess if that had been happening for centuries, you would be comforted by the idea based on,
because Jesus is like the ultimate matchmaker.
He's
like Bob Eubanks on the fucking Newlywed Game and shit. He's like, when you're making whoopee. Like, oh, Jesus, don't say whoopee.
No, more like, most faiths, aren't just like, go fuck a lot. Just get your dick wet. It's like,
what about
the
this is the Mormons? They don't tell you to fuck a lot, but like,
you can marry a lot.
Well, no, that not anymore. They don't believe in polygamy anymore, bigamy anymore.
They
but
like
no,
it.
Wasn't it like that documentary where like
the
Mormon kids hit a certain age? The Devil's Playground was called. I think was it the Mormon kids? No, it's the Amish kids.
It's the Amish.
The Amish kids. Oh my God, Mexican Mormons are like, hey man, we got enough problems with the golden plates and the fucking weird lizard. Don't ladle us with this bullshit nonsense. The Amish kids, according to this documentary, like today's modern Amish, when you're 16, you're allowed to go out and sow your oats.
It's called there's like a name for it.
Romspiel?
It's like Romspiel. Rockenspiel. Romsprock or something like that. It has
Romstein,
like exactly. It's your metal years.
So and now, young Jacob is entering his metal years. He will be rocking out to Slayer and the Scorpions and fucking as much as possible. But they encourage them to go out, sow their oats, and figure out whether
they say do whatever you want.
Right.
They don't necessarily say, like, go fuck a lot and do stuff like that. They say, like, you are allowed to do whatever you want. And some kids don't do anything. Some kids, like, choose to stay within the exact same sort of lifestyle that they're in. And some kids go out and fuck and do crank and fucking, like, do everything. Some people never return. Some people do the 2 years and come back.
According to that doc, a lot of them actually wound up returning.
Yeah.
Which I found fascinating. It's just like it's indoctrination to some degree. If you've been raised in it for so long, and then you're cut loose, and they're like, "Go ahead, go be nuts." And they fucking burn the candle at all fucking possible ways. Which I guess there's two for a candle, unless it's like a spoke shaped candle. But they wind up returning.
A lot of them return. Yeah,
fuck it, man. I like being Amish.
Well, I mean, the whole, isn't the idea behind it that they want everyone to choose.
The lifestyle.
That they don't want anyone there by everyone. They want everyone there by choice. So that the point of those 2 years is that like you can do whatever you want, and at the end of it, they want you to make the choice. You can make the choice in 3 days. You can make the choice the next day. But it's all about choice. Like the idea that you come back or don't.